Innocent Mile. Does not ring a bell at all.
Yo, what is up?
Hey RJ, how you doing, man? Not too bad, just got home from work. Try the summit real
Not
quick
bad
here.
yourself. Nice. What would you say the best drag car is?
The Stingray, the one I'm using right now, by far. It is the fastest. You can actually tune it to turn a little bit for escapes. Just the best all around, honestly.
Okay.
Right, I was playing with the tune on this. This is not going to be good. And we've already
How
lost.
was your day?
Not too bad. A short day at work. How about you? Anything new? Oh, I don't even have score breaker on this. Not that that was good to begin with. Yeah,
Nah, not really, thanks for asking.
mental note on that one. We'll swap parts, retune, and come back to that. Slalom. I think this was airport, yeah. Again, wrong vehicle, but I think I've got score breaker on the Jag. Touring. Oh, no, wait a minute. Hyper, sorry.
Where are you from, if you don't mind me asking?
Are you from California? You. This is going to be awful, but it'll work for the moment.
Australia.
Oh, that's right. I remember hearing it in your accent the other day.
Ha ha ha.
And actually wasn't awful. A little tuning that might actually work, but I'll probably try something else. Drag race 8.4. That looks like slipstream already. I don't think you're gonna get 8s on your own. Welcome to the stream. Say hello. Let us know who's watching. If you're new, please like and subscribe. Welcome either way.
Hello.
Hey GT, how you doing, man?
Hello GT streamer. Welcome to Bulldog 7's channel. Please like, comment, share and subscribe. How are you Icon in 2000?
Play the game a lot. I've been playing for almost 2 years since the release. I think June will be, late June will be 2 years since the game came out. Many higher than me. That's casual play. Well, I don't want to say casual playing, but daily playing, but not a ton of hours for 2 years.
Fair enough.
GT, for example, I believe. What are you, GT? You're getting close to 4,000, aren't you? Maybe 100, 150 away. Just how much you play, how much you grind.
3880.
Wow, you're getting up there. I'd probably be using Fame Magnet like you, but I really want my my sets first. I think once I get most of my sets, or all of my sets, I'll definitely move over to Fame Magnet. And what is this? South Detroit.
2 hours a day.
12 hours a day? Really? Holy shit. Well, probably not a steady 12 hours of gameplay, but available to play 12 hours? That's quite a bit. I don't know if I could play 12 hours even if I had the time.
Sorry for asking so much. What would you say is the best car for me to buy as a beginner?
It depends on what discipline you want to play. Street, drift, drag, hyper, power boats. I mean, best place to start, I would say, is probably street. And you've already got a street car. Use that or whatever you have to make enough money, and then the best street car right now would be the Gallardo, Lamborghini Gallardo, or Gallardo. But anything will get the job done. You just want to progress. progress through the races, open new disciplines, and just keep moving forward. Do the skill challenges, the photo ops, all that moves you along through the race, or through the game. Oh, that's right. Some people were using the focus last time.
2, 1.
Ooh, okay, this is not what I remember. Sloppy, but anything you can do to keep the chain going. Not like that. This is going to take a little bit of tuning. Fighting to get it to break free in the back, but then once it does, it comes out way too far. Or too easily, I should say. Okay, this is about as bad as it gets. Almost embarrassed to post that score, but we'll let it go. Keep moving. This is going to be really bad on the points. Oh, 28,000. Oh my god. Okay, yeah, that's pretty bad. What does it keep? Tooting? I'm not sure what you're asking. If you're looking for commands, it's exclamation commands. Exclamation point commands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 500 for... Yeah. And I mean the car horn. Oh, that's just me getting a little intense with the left stick steering. Push down, trying to steer, and I honk inadvertently. Harlem. 258, so that means I'm probably going to be like a 330 compared to Cactus. At least for a first run, hopefully. Go to the... Oh, sorry. What did you use, GT? I set up the Ducati Monster. I'll do that next. But I'm thinking that may not be the right choice. Maybe want something with a little more suspension travel. Maybe the Kawasaki, I can't think which one it is, but the Rally Raid Kawasaki, I think there's only one. or the KTM, either one. Both seem pretty good, I think. Get everything sorted on your stream. What do you mean, as far as setting up the cars? That's what took me a little while before I started the stream, is getting all my cars set up. Most of them. Some of them I just left. I'll try them with generic vehicles, change them later. Just do a quick run through on everything.
3, 2, 1.
I'll stop talking so you can start driving.
Should have driven this car a little though. I haven't driven this since the last summit we used it on. Oh, is this one the cut to the alley, I think? No? No, I don't think so. Maybe. Can't quite tell. It's familiar, but I can't place the race, especially in the fog here. The handle's okay, but I remember acceleration being a lot better than last summit we used this. I think that was before the handling update, though, if I remember correctly. The handling's a little different, but still decent. But acceleration is not there like it used to be, I don't think. Is that what you meant? Oh, sorry, GT. It was RJ that said I had everything sorted. I think that's what you meant, just having your cars set up ahead of time. And thanks on the compliment. This is just kind of a first run through. Yeah, if I wasn't streaming, I'd just switch cars up little by little as I make my way through. But if I'm going to stream, I figured I better get everything in order. No one wants to watch me switch parts back and forth, if possible. Oh, that's right, we're going to do the rally raid. This is a rally raid on a motocross track. I don't even remember that track. I think this might be the one where you can jump across that infield on a right-hand turn. Smooth Cactus, a 337. Some cars are better in default. Yes, some are, and sometimes you do better with less power. Not having nitrochemist has definitely been a benefit in certain occasions. I can't say that I've found a car or vehicle that I like in default better than anything else, but I've definitely had a tune that was off and it was better to go back to default. But I agree, there probably are. I've messed with everything so much I probably don't even know what stock tune feels like anymore. But there have been quite a few that I've tried, tuned and tuned and tuned, and tried other people's tunes, and I eventually go back to stock to get the summit done. It's not great, but better than any of my tuning attempts. Let's see what happens here. Got nitrochemist on it, but I don't know the track, and I don't think this monster is going to be good for a track. A little too heavy and not much suspension travel. I think it's going to be rough on any jump landings. In fact, I think out of those 5, I probably picked the worst one, but this has got my parts. It's got the boosted set that I usually run on the 959. Oh, and it's in the snow.
2,
Even more fun.
1.
Fingers are crossed.
Oh. Oh, come on now. This is definitely going to be different. I'm not even boosting, and it's overshooting these jumps just due to the speed difference between this and motocross. What was I gonna do? Oh, I can't now. I'm just gonna switch the controller settings. I'm gonna lower the sensitivity on X and Y. I'll do that later though. That's what I'm. Kawasaki's one that I've used before.
2, 1.
The KTM's decent as well, but Kawasaki's a little smoother in the
You're
steering.
so gonna
It's not
win
as
this
twitchy, I
one.
think. Go through this kind of slow. Feel for it. Try to anyway. This kind of feels like a brick landing, like the suspension is bottoming out. Oh, come on. I'm not going to blame it on the bike, but I do not like this for the track. It's probably more me than the bike. Wow. Oh, come on. Combination of heavy bike, snow, and poor driving. This is probably going to be one that's going to kick my ass through this summit. We can fix the bike, hopefully. Stuck with the snow and lack of skill. Wow. 2 scores under 50 grand. This is one of the worst starts in a summit for quite some time. That's okay. At least I know there's definitely a lot of room for improvement. Is that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 races? 640. Yeah, that was pretty bad, wasn't it, GT? My first attempt should have been, I don't know, 80 to 100,000 at least, I would guess. Have you done that one? No, not yet, okay. Like I said, I think anything except the monster would have been a better choice. But we'll try that later. Aerobatics, I think the Harmon rocket's got parts on it. Yes, I checked that earlier. Problem is, this is Golden Gate, and I believe this is the one that has all those close call, which I skip every time. I never can get those close calls, so you just lose a lot of time skipping close calls. You skip it, it comes back up. You get a new one, and it just keeps coming back. You can't get away from it. I gotta find a better way to actually achieve those close calls. The only ones I've seen that seem to get it regularly is using knife fight through trees. You're trying to get a close call with a bridge or a building or the tops of trees. I don't seem to get, so I just skip it every time. Go to the trees. Yeah, knife flight through the trees. Harmon rocket aerobatics. This is, yeah, restricted to aerobatic. Should have been practicing with all these vehicles in the right events yesterday when I had time. Ooh. Oop. Come on, really? Oh. Help if you pay attention, you already got that. This is what I mean, it keeps coming back. And again. And again. Come on, do something else. No! It is not my day. Normally be like 8,000 or 9,000 for me on this one. Probably gonna be way off, I'm guessing. I also have to address the tune on this thing. Should have gone back to Golden Gate, I believe. Yeah, 6,000 is not going to cut it. Going to have to be at least 8,000, I would guess, to be competitive. Not great, but acceptable for the first day, I guess. It's at drift and whatever the last one I completely screwed up was. What was that? It was drift. Oh, and rally raid. Those are awful. Even the even the Shelby's under 100,000. The buoy smash, we're going to change vehicles or tune or both. And we got the ZR1. No, I'm not going to hit 129, 200,000. I don't think I've done a summit yet where I didn't start with 1 million after running through everything. Almost makes me want to go back and try the others, but oh well. ZR1, I don't know if it has a tune. If it does, it's very old. I do recall playing with it at one point. Let's take a look here. Not that it'll mean much to me, but I'd like to know whether it's stock or tuned. Hey Wolfie, how's it going? What are you up to? Welcome to the stream. Just making a quick run through everything here. Some really crappy scores. I'm not sure whether I'm happy I streamed this, but hopefully it helps some people out to get an idea what's coming. Even though these runs are not great, they will improve. Oh, yeah, RJ, it's what is it now? It's 352 is all the vehicles, I believe. Actually, here, yeah, 352. ZR1 performance pro settings. Yes, it's got a generic tune from God knows when, so this may or may not work. Should be better than stock, I would guess. But like you were saying, GT, you never know. Okay, what is this? Coconut Grove. So Florida, I believe. Lots of twisties through the city. Like a residential area, maybe. Didn't we? I think we had to use the R1 in a summit before.
2, 1.
Come on, you can do it.
Oh, I remember now. This is delay shifting. Oh, this one, okay. Somewhat familiar with the track, just not the vehicle. Okay, this is one you can't take that cut. because of the short gears on this one, I think you just want to pulse the nitrous, not hold it. Spin the tires every time. We tighten up the ass end a bit on this car. Just lower the rear ARP 1 notch. Front end is glued to the road and ass end is just too loose. Find default. Like a shipyard with crates and stuff. Wait, what? Oh, you were okay, yeah. Guys, anyone know how much just the Shelby? No idea. Once you buy it, we can't see the prices anymore. So 30 minutes for school. We'll see you after that. Just finished school. Sorry, Bulldog, I gotta go to school, but I wish you the best of luck in the summit. See you guys. Thank you very much, Wolfie. We'll see you later. Probably won't see you tonight if you're going to school, but I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for stopping by. 920, not even close to 1 million. Oh, wait a minute. How bad was that? 60,000. Okay, worse than I thought. That's my quick run through. Let's, I'm not going to grind these out just yet, but let's see what we can do here. Let's go like that. Rear. Oops, down. What's my top speed right now? Didn't notice. I don't think I'm anywhere close to 226 on that track. 0 to 60 is up. Okay. 400ths, 700ths. That's what I'm thinking. I'm just looking real quick. Anything else, I'm losing quarter mile. 9 is usually my sweet spot. Gain a bit of top speed that I'll never use on this short track. I'm just trying to tame that ass end a little bit. And try and remember not to hold the nitrous, just pulse the nitrous with this car.
Three, two, one.
You're gonna win this easy peasy lemon squeezy.
A little bit of understeer on the front now. Not bad. Still getting used to, I guess. Sticking. I raise the front camber a bit. I can improve that or get that to return to neutral better. And if you full lock steering and hit the gas where it sticks and won't come back to neutral steering position straight ahead on its own. I've actually got to turn it back to straight right now. Down, we can try and dial on that cut through the construction up there. What? See if we can fix that steering real quick. Try one more time. Far from final times, but at least make some of these look less embarrassing. It's the easiest way to put it. Vehicle performance pro settings. That should help me pull the steering back to neutral position. Lose a little bit of time, not much. No guarantees, but that usually takes care of the problem. Grab a drink real quick here. Do I tighten up the rear more, maybe? Slide a bit. I don't want to go any further on the sway bar. And rear. Let's try that. And for any of those learning to tune, always better to make adjustments to one thing at a time, so you can actually learn what that affects. You go changing 3 and 4 things like I just did, and you have no idea which one actually made the change, or made things better, made things worse. If you do it one at a time, you can try it, put it back. If you like it, leave it. Try something else. One thing at a time. As I say, not as I do, I guess, right?
Three, two, one.
You've got this. You're a rock star.
Okay, that camera definitely fixed the steering. Everything's give and take, though. I'll figure out if it improved that, but at the cost of what? A little drip, but that was my fault. Steering feels better, back end feels better. Actually, my sensitivity down to 5 would probably help. I think it's on 7 or 8 at the moment. Just because it feels better doesn't mean it's better. Easier to drive generally means it's a little slower. You stuck to the road a little bit more. Easier to get around the corners, but you're scrubbing more speed that way as well. 240, I think that's what I did last time. Yep. A little better. I don't know, let's see. Sorry GT, I don't know what that was in response to. Let me check my text-to-speech. I know it, well, I don't know, but I'm pretty sure it's on. Hasn't worked in over a week or two for me. I see it working for other people though. Broadcast, settings, advanced settings, audio sharing. Okay. On screen is off. Comment to speech is on. Speed normal, pitch normal, volume is max. I know I changed language the other day, out and back to make sure. Where is language? Bear with me a moment here. There we go, language. Yep. US English, everything should work, but it does not. Yeah, I haven't even gotten that little bit you get at the beginning, but when it does work, you're right, it works for like 5 minutes and then it just stops. Definitely got to be a PlayStation Network problem, not on our end. I just wish I could find a fix to make it work, because I watched other people streaming, and some people it works for them the whole stream. And then the on-screen chat simply hasn't worked at all in quite a while. Same thing, you get about 2 messages and it stops. Alright, let's go see what's wrong with this Shelby real quick. Happens to me too. Yeah, it's happening to everybody, RJ. It's frustrating, because when I haven't been streaming long, but when I started about 2 months ago, everything seemed to work perfectly. You could rely on one or the other. You just had to choose between on-screen or text-to-speech, and they both worked fine. But for at least a month now, it just seems to be an issue for everybody. Let's see if we can improve this. A couple tweaks, maybe. I did tune this for the last summit. But again, I believe that was pre... what's it called? Inner something, the last big update. Yeah, maybe that's it, GT. PlayStation servers have got coronavirus. That's partially true, though, due to the lack of on-site techs. That's probably why it hasn't been addressed sooner.
I'm sending happy winning thoughts.
More people working remotely, less work actually getting done. Okay, so this got a little bit of understeer. Not enough to raise the arrow. Well, maybe not. Okay, what do I not like about it? I think I need a little more weight transfer to get that front end to turn. There's just a slight delay right now. I would guess that the front sway bar is probably at 10. Drop that to 9, that'll help it initiate the turn a little bit. It's that turn right there I can't seem to make clean. Apparently this is going to be a foggy race every time. I do not like that. I think front ARB down one. And something to loosen the rear just a little bit. Maybe rear rebound up one. Hopefully that's still balanced. don't think that was much better, if at all. Nope, same thing. Oh, 4600. Oh my god, that Mustang looks way too nice. Wait, what? And when I get on is MIJR. Sorry, I have no idea what that means. Okay, let's see if I screw things up here. 4 equals 2 times new. Yeah, yep. And a piece of advice for anyone watching that doesn't know any better. I know better and I still do it. Take a snapshot of your tune before you start changing stuff. You'll never remember where it was. Doesn't mean it's a good tune, but that's where I started. I know I can get back to it. So gearbox down 1. Gives me some lateral G, better brakes, which I could use. And what did I say? I was going to go sway bar. Well, the front's already down a little. So is the front suspension. Huh. I wanted some weight transfer. I do that and that to keep it balanced, but then I wanted to loosen the rear slightly. Go like that, just a little bit. Oh my god, that drift score is painful to look at. 28,000, that is ridiculous. I remember we had to use Ford once before, and that was a great choice. Maybe not anymore with the handling updates.
2.
I'll have to try the others and see what feels best.
Go, go, go!
Seems like my game's lagging a little bit. Back to Summit. I don't know if that's lag or the tune. Steering input seems to be lagged now, which could be the tune. But once it does respond, it's a little twitchy. So we're gonna go controls. Oh, it's already on 5. Shouldn't have to go any lower for street racing. Actually, where's everything else? Is everything back to normal? Uh, 5.5, 10.50, 10.50. That's my normal setup. For drift, need a minimum 400 points. For drift, need a minimum of 400. What do you mean, GT? Oh, 400,000 points. Yeah, okay. I think that's what you mean. Yeah, it should be easy. I did not like the car or the tune or something. I'm gonna try this one more time and maybe go take a snapshot of that crappy tune, put it back to stock, start from scratch. Not easy to tune drift cars. I'm not really sure that everything translates from real life tuning. The basics are there, but it's not as easy as tuning street, hyper, standard vehicles, touring. For drift cars, I'm just kind of guessing. I have a general idea, but I'm still guessing on those.
3, 2,
I'll usually look at someone else's tune,
1.
try a few tunes, pick the best of them, try and improve it to my own taste.
You're gonna win this easy peasy lemon squeezy.
I don't think I've ever come up with a good drift tune on my own. I've always started with somebody's. I think I tightened up the front a little too much. And I'm going to skip it till I can play with the tune more. What did you use on the Drift GT, or have you tried it yet?
3, 2, 1.
Oh, welcome to the stream, guys. I didn't realize we had more people in here. Appreciate y'all stopping by. If
I'll
you're
stop
new,
talking
please
so
like
you
and
can
subscribe.
start driving.
Okay. Let's call that for now. Let's take a snapshot of that fastback and put it back to stock just to see how that feels. Kind of hard to compare since the last update, but I know even stock, I remember it being decent. You're using the Focus, okay. Okay, let's just try the Focus in. I don't have any parts on it, I don't think. Some, but it's a sniffer set. Let's just see how it feels, though. I know a lot of people used it in the last Ford Drift, but I couldn't get a feel for it myself. Being such a short wheelbase, it seemed to come out in the rear really quick, which is both good and bad. Did you set up stock PT? Knowing me, this has already got a tune on it. Try the stock and see how it feels if it worked for you. focus. Let's take a look here. I'm sure we have a tune. We'll take a picture. Doesn't feel great, but it may be better than stock, so I don't want to lose it. Some minor changes. Tire grips. You know what? Let's leave it where it was. Where is traction controls down? Let's take a snapshot of that. Okay, you're tuned. Screenshot. And let's go stock. If I remember correctly, the tune was the only thing that made this car work, but we will see. Do you have Twitch? I do have a Twitch account, but most of my friends are on YouTube, so that's where I decided to stay. Twitch does offer a bit more as far as automation and bots, and I think a cleaner profile description under your videos, your stream, but there's a bigger following for YouTube. And like I said, most of my friends are on YouTube. That's where I chose to stay. I can't remember. Did I find you on Twitch or on YouTube? I think you were Twitch, weren't you? Yeah, I've got my channel started, but I've never put anything on it. Where was I? Okay, focus. Oh, YouTube, okay.
3, 2, 1.
Surprisingly easier. Not great, but easier than what I had. Which again will change as soon as I put those slippery parts on. Try the same thing with that fastback. I don't know. You don't know what? Sorry. I've already lost track of what I said, if it was me you're talking to. Vehicles. Fastback performance, pro settings. Oh, there is basically no tune on this. Let me look locally here. See if I save my tune. Alright, GT, I appreciate you stopping by. I'll catch you next time. I'm sure we'll be pushing each other through the week to do better in the summit. This is the fastback. What do you mean nothing found? Oh, I've been looking in the wrong place. Fastback. Ford fastback. Okay. Let's see what we got here. Not worried about this tune. So mild. I should start putting dates on these tunes that I've saved. This is the only one I've got on this car. 010, 010. 4. 10, 10. Oh, this is definitely old. I wouldn't have had full grip on the tires. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fives. 2, 3, 4, 5. 0, 5, 1, 1. That is basically stock as well. We'll try that. I don't expect much out of this. The Ford GT was fun to drift, but I don't really think I've used it on a track. It's a little long for these tight turns and narrow turns on this course in particular. Too much tire grip. Weird, because it wants to stick. It doesn't want to break free, but once it does break free, comes around like you're on ice. It's more of a car characteristic than something you're going to be able to tune out of it. This is significantly worse than my last attempt. What else do we have? We got the normal Mustang. Let's just try that real quick. I know that the fastback was better in previous attempts.
2, 1.
Tuned or not, it's not ready to drift, I can tell you that right now. That is stuck to the road. I may have tuned that for the drift car in a street race that we did. Which may be the case with this Ford GT as well.
3, 2, 1.
probably improve all of these, but so far, GT seems to have the most potential with its current tune. I'll have to put slippery parts on it and try and dial in the tune. It's just a little long for some of these sections here. I think this turn right here is coming up. Yeah, this one. Lower the front tire tube a bit so the front slides more. No, that was pretty bad as well, but that felt better. I don't know if that's you, RJ, that's still on the stream, but I'm going to call it here. Thank you all for stopping by. I'm going to do a little bit of tuning and try and get closer to where I should be. This is definitely a rough run, but it is the first night. We'll see improvement as the week goes on. I'll talk to you guys next time.